Where are we going and why does that matter?
We are going to Uzbekistan. That matters because there are 2 drones, but it's a risk. Might destroy them. Hopefully won't. If they do, you might see me crying later. So we discovered last night when we popped the boot, I think there might be a hole in the bottom of the Flamingo just because everything was completely covered in dust. Could just be that we had the windows down, whatnot. But I think there's a hole.
How'd you sleep?
Pretty good. My 2 sleeping bags.
Cold or finished with cold?
I'm done with cold. I have layers and layers and layers.
Epic. Oh, underwear.
Make that life easier.
Entrance to the Uzbek border.
Which side is that?
Just on the Uzbek.
God damn it, this keeps happening.
Damn it, man. I'm tired of the failing.
I think the shock absorber isn't broken. I think it's just there's 8 people's worth of stuff and a bathtub and 100 litres of water and some gas and everything on the roof.
We never got him out. So that's one of the things I'm kind of like, man. Whereas on that flat road, as we were going just with the bumps,
Yeah.
the big Chaz was bottoming out.
I haven't looked as well under the shower, and it could be the fact as well that the fuel tank could be more positioned to the right instead of more closer to the left.
It's
There
more
you
on
go.
the right.
There you go.
I just don't want everybody getting out.
Oh, there's other spaces you can go to.
Just got flagged down by some kids they're asking for water on the side of the road and it's pretty sparse out here, so we stopped. Joe just got the canister down and they got water. Joe's giving them some sweets. And then we're about 20 minutes away from Bay now. Does it come with the playground, John?
Today is going to be our very last day in Kazakhstan. Oh, I'm going to get run over by a car. Today is our very last day in Kazakhstan and we are just near the border town trying to find accommodation for us because we hadn't showered. We've been in a dusty desert, like we're just covered in dust and we just need a shower. So I've been looking around, going to different hotels and they're cheap but they're a bit too expensive for our budgets. The trip is about to end so we don't have that much money left anymore. But just like scouting around, there was this local guy who just stopped and he speaks a little bit English and now he's helping us out and trying to find us good deals and apartments we can stay at. So Kazakh people are really friendly and helpful.
Where are we going and why does that matter?
We are going to Uzbekistan. That matters because there are 2 drones, and the drone laws in Uzbekistan are kind of sketchy in that you're not supposed to bring drones. So we're just going to present them on the border and be like, we have drones, please don't destroy them. And hopefully they're just going to seal them up and let us take them through to Kyrgyzstan. But it's a risk, might destroy them. Hopefully won't. If they do, you might see me crying later.
So we are half a K from the border, having our final pee break because this border can take a small lifetime. The big question mark now is, do we get the drones through, which is genuinely a nervous subject. First time I came to Uzbekistan, I got really lucky and he just let me in with the drone. Second time, they sealed it in a container that we weren't allowed to open to Kyrgyzstan. We don't know, we've heard reports of drones being destroyed at the border. One specific one, a guy had to snap the blades and the arms of his drone in front of the border, which is kind of cruel. The only person that needs a visa is Taylor, and she has a visa. Probably gonna be our most complicated border yet, but we'll just see how it goes. Everyone's in good spirits and we'll play it by ear. So we're currently in no man's land, killing time. We just found out that the netting broke or slipped or snapped or something, and we've lost Vanessa and Taylor's sleeping bags and Jenny and Andre's roll mats. Jenny and Andre have backup, so for right now that's okay, but kind of sucks. And it's also like we don't really know where we would get a next one to replace it, so that is another mission to deal with after this border, which is currently at about 3 hours.
So, we're still at the Uzbekistan border. I'd say 12 of us got through. -2 is just like a natural loss. Henry and Becca are now on their way back to Kazakhstan because the drones can't get in. Then hopefully they'll catch up with us at one point.
When they were saying the new law that comes in the second one, when you have a drone, you go to prison basically. We don't want that to happen. We're going to go back to Bainu and see if we can post them, and then hopefully catch up with everybody else.
Fingers crossed, wish us luck.
A global convoy son, and all the names of all people joining,
and then dot
in Morse code
No, that's
are the race.
I'm M-A-R-I-L. Oh yeah, that's me.
This one.
Yeah, that's me! Yay! How did you spell my
As you can
name?
see, Becca and Henry, you're missed greatly and everyone's crying.
Come back to us!
I don't you writing to dinner, brother. Thank you, sir. We will definitely take you up on that invitation for dinner. Good luck. Your Uzbekistan lanes, OPL, my brother. Hey, brother. Take care.
I just bought this for 11,000 street week. Paid for one of the new shiny 50,000 notes. And have a look at my change. That was my change.
So we just made it to Bainu.
We have just walked back into the same hotel and he has given us the room that me and Joel had last night. So we get a second night here.
Home sweet home. Hi there.
So, what are you making of?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good up here. I don't know about the people in the back. I think they're half suffocating from all the dust in there. But everything's
great.
freshly weed.
There's a handbag there. Cool.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's cool. So, yeah, so far so good. Going about like what, 20 mile an hour?
Something less than that, maybe?
Yeah, probably. But we're making it slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race.
Terrible. There's no way of like avoiding any hits. It's either you take a small bump or you take a big hit.
How's everyone doing?
Great time!
Yeah, awesome.
So we had a very high and a very low. We thought we were going to be able to stay in the train station, but then they turned around and they asked us for €5 each for like a cold floor. And I was kind of like, that would be cool to stay in the train station, but it's a bit pricey. So now we're getting some Flash energy drink, and we're going to drive until we find shelter throughout the night.
save us from the storm.
So for the night's accommodation, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, 40,000, 45,000, 50,000, €4. Done.
Oh, this is cute.
There's a legend there.
Oh, it's bigger than colours.
This is fancy. Western toilet.
A double bed to start with. It's got a window and a curtain.
It has a light, it just doesn't come with a light switch. So,
I mean...
paradise. Oh, here's the light switch, we can put it in ourselves. Oh no, that's... I don't know what you are. Oh yeah, there's a light switch. Alright, Joey, go get the electrician. So to sum everything up, because it's been one of those days, got to the border, they wouldn't let the drones in, so Henry and Becca hitchhiked back from Uzbekistan into Kyrgyzstan to mail the drones somewhere else so they don't get destroyed. Then they're coming back here first thing tomorrow morning on a train to a city that's over that way. We tried stopping in a border town, but they had nowhere for us to stay, so we've ended up here, which is some trucker rest stop, and it's about €4 for like a room to ourselves. So it's worked out pretty well, and the food's super cheap and delicious, and they have beer. So day one is Uzbekistan, confusing, strange and brilliant.
Considering that every light switch I've ever encountered has a feed coming in from the board and then a cable from the light switch, I'd say that's going to be very difficult to wire. As there's only one cable and there should be two. You have no lights.